Hi, Christian brothers and sisters. I'm here to help you with sin. Um, and I pray that the Holy Spirit is speaking through me to help you with this. And here it is. I know you're struggling with lust, pride, greed, envy, sloth, wrath, and gluttony. It's really hard to fight these sins. And here's the hard truth that you're going to have to come to terms with as a Christian. As a Christian, you become hypersensitive to it. You know when you're committing it, you feel the pain, you feel the guilt because the Holy Spirit is telling you you're falling short. That doesn't mean the Holy Spirit doesn't love you anymore. That means the Holy Spirit is telling you that you're falling short. And that's how you know you belong to God, is because you feel that conviction and you want to do better. So what's the next step? Right? How do I stop falling into sin? Right? Here's the big question that every Christian always asks. And it's honestly very simple, and some people do it, but they still fall later on, and I'll go into it. So the main reason people fall into sin is because they don't pray to God. And whoa. I know that's a hard thing to hear, and you're going to say, "Oh, I pray to God though and I still fall short." And yes, while you are going to need to get forgiveness because you sometimes sin unintentionally. But this is for willful sin, right? The sin that you keep committing, that you keep doing, whether that be yelling at someone you know is clearly wrong, right? You know you shouldn't be yelling at people. You know you shouldn't be going on those websites. You know you shouldn't be taking something that isn't yours. All those types of things that you willfully do. You need to pray to God before you commit those things, and you need to not stop praying. That's the point where Christians end up falling short, is because, and that's for me too. I fall sometimes because I've realized that I don't pray in those moments enough. I pray for a little bit and then I stop praying, and then I fall short because I stop relying on God's strength. And you see, the thing is, temptations and urges are always going to hit you because the devil is always attacking you with images on your phone, with people, through people that aren't with God, right? The devil will try to attack you. And the thing is that you got to understand that without God, you can do nothing on your own. You need to keep calling out to God, keep seeking God, keep praying continuously until those urges and feelings fade, until sin loses its power. In the presence of God, when you're praying to God, sin has no power over you. If you keep praying and keep praying, sin will lose its power and will die out. And that's what I urge you to do, is to never stop praying until those urges and temptations leave you in those moments. You will always be tempted.